It is Perkins. So hopefully that y'all are good. Hopefully that y'all week was good. 1 second, I'm a little thirsty. This is the portion of the week where we either talk about something that's in the news, talk about some scripture, talk about something that is a little substance for us, right? Because we've had a long week and now it's the weekend and we get to do what we got to do. But before I begin with that, let me begin to tell you the sweatshirts are going fast. They're going fast. So you definitely want to get your order in. You definitely want to get your order, get your size in and stuff like that, and get upon this, you know. You don't want to be left back on the gravy train. I'm telling you guys. Currently right now we still have black on hand. We have the green on hand. We got the white on hand. And if you ever want a different color, you just gotta let me know. And then we'll just see how we can proceed from there. I'm telling you, these sweatshirts are going fast. I'm not just saying it just for clickbait or so that you can buy the sweatshirt. I'm not saying like that, but what I am saying is that they really are going fast. And I think I probably have like a few that are just left. So you definitely want to get yours in as soon as possible. All right. So now that we got that out of the way, let's talk. Let's talk, man. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. So I was watching a Netflix special. Um, I was watching a Netflix special, and as I was watching it, I sat back and I thought to myself about the phrase hurt people hurt people. And I don't know how long ago I've heard that phrase, but I'm sure I've heard it a long time ago. And so I started thinking about it, right? Hurt people hurt people. Bullies bully bullies, you know? When I started thinking about it, I'm like, man, one person's hurt can last a lifetime. One person's hurt can last a whole decade. One person's hurt can last far too long that you have ever expected. And to be honest, nobody could tell you how to deal with that hurt. No one can tell you how to get over that hurt. No one can tell you, hey, you should be feeling this way or that way, or you should just get over it. You know, it's almost like when someone stabs you, it's like, hey, yeah, I stabbed you, but get over it. Yeah, you're bleeding, but get over it. You'll be all right. No, it's like, hey, listen, you've disrespected me. Now I'm hurt, you know? But of course, you know, a lot of times, when we've been disrespected or when we've been hurt by someone, a lot of times we don't always go to that person and let them know, like, hey, listen, you hurt me, and I'm here to tell you, I'm here to notify you that you've hurt me, and I'm in pain because you hurt me. I'm hurt because you did A, B, C, D, F, G, right? So we're gonna drop some names now, okay? So Will Smith, if you don't really know, about a year ago, somewhat about a year ago, Will Smith, so that his wife didn't like a joke that Chris Rock did, and so Will Smith smacked Chris Rock clear across the face, and he did it in front of everybody, right? And so I'm pretty sure, like, after that, you know, Chris Rock didn't really respond. He didn't really say like, yo, you want to scrap? Like, dude, come on, you know? Like, it was just in shock. Like, and then of course everybody just thought it was fake. Everybody just thought it was part of the Oscars, you know, because he clearly just walked up and just did it, you know. So it was like, brother man, What just happened? Did you just smack me? you know? And I'll give it to Chris Rock at that point in time. He really didn't do anything because he was probably in shock. It's probably like just like, what just happened? Wow. So like he was in shock that it happened or whatever. And so and I'm pretty sure after that time, Chris Rock, whenever he did his specials, he would mention it here and there. But of course, it wasn't like always mentioned. And so recently, he did a Netflix special that he mentioned it, and he went off. Like he went off, 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 off. Um, and then of course, like some of these stars, they're like, "Oh, I didn't watch it, but my peoples told me." Really, really, okay. But anyway, whatever. But after the Netflix special happened, there was a thing that Will Smith has said that he just needs to get over it. And my point is this, ladies and gentlemen, you can't hurt somebody and tell them to get over it. You can't hurt them and then tell them how to uh I don't want to say grieve because it's not grieve, but how to compartmentalize what just happened. You can't just tell them, "Hey, listen, yeah, I stabbed you, but dude, let it go. Like that happened about a year ago." No, you can't tell someone that. It doesn't happen like that. And like I said, people they grieve, they feel however they want to feel, and they're going to respond however they want to respond in that way. And honestly, you did it in public. That's why I was telling y'all last time, is that I truly believe that if you hurt somebody in public, it needs to be done in public. You know, like if you said something about someone in a public forum, public setting, then you need to come with it publicly. Um, but of course, these are world-renowned actors, world-renowned comedians. Well, Will Smith ain't a comedian. Not he ain't no comedian. Not to me. I mean, anyway. Um, but in all reality, you really need to let that person grieve and handle the hurt, handle the pain, however they want to. Yes, you've apologized. You said a scripted apology because I truly believe that you didn't want to apologize, but who am I? Because I'm not in people's heads. But you said a scripted apology, and 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 it wasn't. I truly believe it wasn't genuine. But then you expect that you expect the person just to get over it just because you apologize. No, it doesn't happen like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure that you and I, as regular individuals, as regular people, I'm sure that all of us, as regular people, we've been hurt by someone, and there's times where we did not go to that person. There's times where we did not say anything to that individual just because we're hurt and we don't really want to go to them in that moment. We're hurt, we just don't want to say anything in that moment. And so a lot of times we just fall back. We fall back, we stay quiet, we just like, you know what, I'm not gonna say anything. And then we wait for the right time, and sometimes the right time don't always present itself. Sometimes the right time doesn't always isn't always there for us. And what happens is that, right? This is the progression of how it goes, right? They hurt me. I feel hurt. Um, I should say something to them, but yet I'm not going to say something. I'm going to wait for the right time. And we wait for the right time. We wait for the right time. We wait for the right time. And sometimes the right time doesn't present itself. It doesn't. And because a lot of times too, that when you want to respond in that moment, is not the best moment to respond. That's not the best moment to tell the person how you feel within that moment. It's not. Trust me, it's not. It's not. And yes, that is what I believe. That is what I really how I really think. Um, I think that there's times where you need to, yeah, you need to take it in. Then also you gotta ask God to soften you up so you can bring it to whoever that is. So you can bring it to that person and then let them know, you know? Um, and sometimes it doesn't even go like that, you know? I remember one time when I was hurt by someone, instead of talking to them, because me, I'm really bad at like that type of communication. I'm like, I'll stay away from that one, you know? Um, so I know personally for me, I wouldn't always talk to that person, let them know. So when I was hurt by someone, it was just a text message. And yeah, I know what I without a doubt. That is one of the worst things you can do is send someone a text message and let them know, you know. Um, and of course, it didn't go right. It wasn't handled the right way. They felt a certain way now. And now I'm even more hurt by this person now. Um, and stuff just happens, you know? Stuff just happens, stuff just gets in the way and stuff. But now, and now I almost think now that that relationship that we once had is no longer there no more, you know? Like whenever we see each other in public, it's like, hey, how are you? But it's not the same. It's not, and it's sad. But it's just the way life goes. It's how you handle certain things, right? Um, but I think just to put an application into this, um, I would say that if you are offended by someone, if you are hurt by someone, if someone has hurt you, I think that you should sit back for a moment, take it in, and then go to that person and let them know. Because what society tells us is that when someone hurts you, either you hurt them back 10 times more or you just cut them off, right? And that's what God tells us not to do. That's what God tells us in the Bible not to do. It's not an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth type of thing. It's a, you know what? My God will avenge me. So I ain't got to respond to your little pettiness. I ain't got to respond to your little shenanigans. I ain't got to respond to all of that. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't got to respond to that. But my God is going to get you. He don't like ugly. He don't. Um, but yeah, if you're hurt by someone, you're offended by someone, I would tell you with the utmost to go to that person and let them know. Not right away. And don't send a text message. If you're gonna send text messages, tell them, hey, I need to speak with you in person. Because a lot of times when someone offends us or when someone hurts us, a lot of times they don't realize that they did. And I know that sounds kind of cliche or kind of, ooh, excuse my language. No, I can use a different word. That kind of sounds like a little baloney phony, but a lot of times people don't realize it. So you gotta take it in. Now, don't respond in that moment. Take it in, and at the right time, you go back to that person and you let them know, hey, listen, You said A B C D F G. I don't like it. I don't jive with it. It's not. I just don't like it. So, where can we go from this? Where can we go from here? And try to see if y'all can get on the same page together. So try to see if y'all can get on the same wavelength together, and try to repair that relationship back again. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got for y'all. It's Perkins Talks. You already know what it is. All things Perkins. Oh, sorry, I just got a phone call. Yo, these debt collectors have been calling me nonstop, and I'm like, dude, stop calling me. They call me more than my girlfriend calls me. I'm like, oh my gosh, girlfriend, you guys that big game up. I'm just kidding, girl. I'm just kidding, girl. I'm just kidding. Um, yeah, it's Perkins Talks. Listen, y'all. We have t-shirt. We have a lot of t-shirts available too. Before I want to do something else. The website is coming through, so y'all just gonna have to wait on that one as well. Um, um, website is coming through, so you're gonna want to wait on that one. Let me see what else I'm missing. That's it. That's all I'm missing. So it's Perkins Talks. I'll definitely see y'all next time. Take care, y'all.